You know, it might just be because I'm starved for another Men of War Assault Squad, or that I actually like this. And I'm not really sure which it is. Men of War Assault Squad is one of my favorite games of all time. And not even really for its main features, which is the multiplayer and the campaigns. I don't really like that. They're fun. They're fun to blast through and get them all done in like a few hours. But they're pretty easy and not that hard. They're just kind of tedious. And the modded ones are either extremely difficult or extremely easy. But the editor, if there was a separate category for editor, I'm pretty sure I would have like, I don't even know how many hours I have in Men of War. Let's see, in Call to Arms Basic, I have about 150 to 160 hours. Give or take, just leaving it open by accident. Men of War, I have about 1,000 hours. I loved that game. Just for its modability and just general fun it was. Now I have Gates of Hell Ostfront. And I'm not sure. It might just be that I am starved for that's so loud. Anyways, it might just be I'm starved. Oh, fucking hell, you're all so loud. Shut up. Yeah, it might just be I'm starved for a Men of War game again. I miss Men of War. Men of War was so cool. And this is definitely a replacement. Cause oh my god, it's like Men of War except on crack. Not even on crack. It's just buffed to hell. And if you're not really sure what's different about it, well, here's the big differences I've noticed. Let's just get a machine gun squad in here. Literally all machine guns. This is not a machine gun squad, that's just a firing squad. Anyways, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 10. Now, in original Men of War, this is your full squad. A lot of people. But in Gates of Hell, you can actually have 12 in a single squad. That is so fucking nice, you don't even know. So, currently, my favorite German squad is something along the lines of an NCO, 2 MGs, medic, 3 riflemen, and SMGs. And now you're kind of full up. Like, so 4, 4, 9. So I can add 1 more, so a single sniper. And this would be your old squad's maximum. And while functional, it's kind of annoying. It's like, I feel like I'm missing something. Well, now, if I really wanted to, I don't know, I can throw an engineer in there. And why not another sniper? Also, the formations make more sense now. Instead of the squad leader taking point everywhere, he now actually hangs towards the, like, he has other people in the front. I kind of wish that would apply to medics as well. Medics should definitely not be towards the front. I don't know if you noticed that also. Their overall animations are just better than in Men of War. Like the sprint animation. Oh, it's so good. Now, there are some hiccups in the animation, but honestly, I don't really expect too much. That's a bit bad. It's actually hiccuping a lot more than it used to. Well, it's probably just because of the shit ton of animations it has to play over there, so it's kind of getting a bit hung up over here. Well, anyways, it is a lot smoother, though, when you don't have 4,000 entities trying to spawn in. And then we'll spawn in, I don't know, just some Russian riflemen. So now, if the riflemen shoot the NCO... Oh, he's gonna get fucking knocked back. See, one of the main issues with Men of War is that if you shot someone in the face, they don't fall backwards. They literally just fall in any direction. It could be to the side. It was just a preset. But now when you shoot someone in the face, they are getting thrown back. Whoops. It's honestly pretty nice. You don't really notice it, but it's just so well done. In the reverse, if you have a machine gunner, that one didn't do it right. But in general, I think the game has like whoops. In general, I think it gets most of the animation rights. Ooh. Yeah, sometimes the audio doesn't match up with the animation, but when it does, it is fucking horrifying. Death animations and sound is pretty sick. Original Men of War did not have that. But then again, you also can't forget the original Men of War came out in shit, 2010? 2009? No, I'm not even know when Men of War Assault Squad 2 came out, actually, now I think about it. 2014, fuck, it's a lot more recent than I thought it was. Really? 2014? Came out the same year as FNAF? I swear, Men of War Assault Squad 2 just seems like one of those games that should be like 40,000 years old, but it's really just... It's only about 7 years old, shit. Shit, when did I even buy Men of War? I'm not even sure. Well, anyways. The only thing that I found was a bit sad about all this is that you couldn't control the units in first person. That really is just my main complaint. Actually, that does bring up an interesting question, though. Now, if you control tanks, nothing really happens. Yeah, I had a feeling. Jesus. I'm trying. The tank is drunk.
Panzer erwartet Ihre Befehle.
Yeah, sadly no actual first-person controls, which sucks. The plane controls are awful. It feels like a helicopter that's constantly going forward instead of like a plane, which does suck. Oh shit, I totally forgot about my machine gunning squad. Well, the thing I was going to show... Well, sadly I can't really show it while they're not in motion. Alright, well, let's just see the battle happen. Yeah, I have a pretty large-scale battle. It's not... fucking hell. It's not like time-specific. It's not like time-specific. Like, I didn't really make it with timelines. All the infantry from early Germany and early Russia.
Ja, wohin mit dem Ding?
No, you're just not... Okay, you're just... I don't even know what you're doing. What the fuck are you doing? Anyways. Oh, is he like the commander? Does he have like a... Is he supposed to have like a telescope? No, he looks to be a shell. I guess he's... Is he just holding one of the shells? This is the 88mm. That thing weighs like 50 pounds. The fuck are you doing, bro? I wouldn't be picking it up like that. I picked up a... I picked up a 70-pound vice and that fucking wiped me. That hurt. That dude's just carrying a 50-pound shell like it's nothing. Well, yeah, anyway, so we have pack 40s. Or pack 38s. Where's my pack 40? Where's my pack 40?
Achtung, Feindpanzer!
Achtung, Feindpanzer!
Achtung, Feindpanzer! Der Feind! Wo kommt der denn her? Feindlicher Panzer!
50 millimeter. It was just the pack 38.
Achtung,
That's weird.
Wir brauchen schwerere
Although my memory has been really shoddy today. So all tanks are carrying an extra 4 infantry. All vehicles are carrying a standard squad of 12. Honestly, just even a test run, I only had about a quarter as many tanks, and it went pretty awful for this section. So I added some extra anti-tank. There is extra forces here, extra tanks ready to be crewed immediately, then sent out into battle. Usually what gets sent first are these early tank destroyers, just these Stug 3s, sent right into the front lines here. And they can handle pretty much most things, except when the T-34s start focusing on them. That's when they start getting hammered. If I feel like the Russians are getting one-sidedly slapped, oh, that is one thing, actually, that I love about Call to Arms over Men of War, and has always annoyed me about Men of War, is that if you want to spawn reinforcements for a side, you can't just, like, say you're having a fun battle in Editor, you can't just spawn the same side in as in that faction. So say you were having a battle between these SMG men. In the old game, if you wanted to spawn side, say this side was winning and this side was down to just 4 guys, you would have to spawn in these guys somewhere far away, change their side, and then put them into this side on this side. It was a very annoying process. Unless there's someone I didn't know about, but to be honest, I just don't think they planned for people to use the editor this way. In Call to Arms, though, that isn't a problem. If, say, again, that side is winning, you could now spawn them directly in as that side, and it's so much nicer. Alright, gun down these heretics. I am sad with all of the censorship and shit. There's quite a lot. I say there's quite a lot. There honestly isn't that much. Really, the biggest census, oh, also artillery. What kind of artillery packing? We'll talk about censorship in a second. So we have 3 field howitzers in the back, 150 millimeter. Pretty heavy or shit for this time period. This time period being nothing. I didn't know that these were. I didn't know the Noble Warfare 42 was that heavy of artillery. It creates some. I mean, I know how big it is, but I don't know. I've just never seen that big. But it makes some big ass explosions. Here's one of our heavy AA guns. Another Pack 38. Hey.
Wo kommt der denn her? Panzer!
Wo kommt der denn her?
Wo kommt der denn her? Feindlicher
Ooh,
Panzer!
that hurt. Something did not sit well in my stomach. I think I'm tweaking out. My leg is itching. My stomach's hurting. I think I need to go the fuck to sleep. I don't even do drugs. Anyways. Multiple AT should be able to hold on. But I said that last time and the entire flank just gone. The only thing that really saved us was this flak just blowing apart T-34 T-34s because they were facing forward, so just a shell would just rip through them. But what would really save today is when I sent in this single king tiger. Well, it's not even a king tiger, it's just a tiger. I forget what actually separates the kings. But yeah, this single tiger. I believe that actually the king is this fair? No, that's the P. Is it? No. Why is there a medium tank in it? Wait. Why did I do that? That is so confusing. Well, anyways, when I sent in this tiger directly, it just tore shit apart. It was great. It not only crushed the rest of the T-34s, it also crushed all the infantry. Alright. The Horde. Oh, holy. So that was pretty bad. I don't know really what changed. Hell, I even tried helping them out at the end. But even with... Because the first battle only had... I'll show in a second. Okay. The first battle only had these guys removed. It was only like 3 light tanks on this side and a T-34. Like maybe 5 tanks and like a few, maybe like 5 or 6 trucks of infantry. So I thought, well, if I expand that to like 20 trucks of infantry and like 30 tanks, it should be able to break through pretty easily. I mean, these P-38s are pretty strong, but they shouldn't be able to hold back that big of an army. Turns out I was entirely wrong. Alright. Itchy nose. That just made me rethink everything. Churchills? Wait, USSR had Churchills? I refuse to believe that. Well, we'll use the KV-1s, because I know what their capabilities are. They're pretty strong, but not that strong. If they are too strong, then fuck it, I'll send reinforcements. That's just so unfair. I give the Russians... Oh my god, it's so loud. Okay. That's so fucking loud. Okay, now, where should we place them? Right in the center? Should help even things out. Maybe turn it from completely unfair to slightly fair. Like, they get fucking shredded. Oh, I forgot to mention my mortar teams out here. Yep. Honestly, maybe I should take 2 of you guys and put you over to the other front. Because honestly, this side gets hammered more with artillery or with infantry than that side does. Actually, it's pretty even. We'll do it for fucking equality. Not really sure how... Yeah. I'm still not entirely sure how this sandbag system works. Kind of just... I am still not entirely sure how that works. Well, anyways. Now they can really lay down the hurt. Plus, I didn't know the Pak-43s could turn that far. Oh, that's something else they've changed. See, if I remember correctly, which I might not be, I never really got into statics. I never really liked the static artillery in a war. It was okay, it did the job, but I'd rather just use a tank. But every time I used it, it felt very limiting because you would have like a set... I mean, it's how it was in real life. But this is so much nicer. Oh... The only thing I kind of wish it did is that it wouldn't turn before it reached the limit. Like, here, the base isn't moving, only the turret is. I kind of wish it would wait until the turret stopped and then started. But, see, it starts moving with it. I guess that makes it turn faster, technically. I don't know, I'm just not a big fan of it. well, that made things a lot more fair, but not fair enough. Alright, well, I didn't want to do this, but I guess I don't really got a choice now. My throat's really starting to hurt. I got sore throat too. My week so far has been pretty awful, actually. I got slightly sick, rolled my ankle, scuffed up my knees. Everything just sucks this week, but you know what? We just keep moving. Because eventually shit just gets better, right? Well, I mean, it did get better for a while. Actually, my life is pretty fucking amazing right now. I'm actually quite impressed by how easy life is right now. It's fucking amazing. That's why we get away from it, just for video games, honestly. You know, I actually love this design. I think this is one of the first ever designs like this. It has shielding around the user. It's a really sick design. Really practical. It sucks that it came out of Russia. Is that AT? What the fuck are you? Must be AT of some kind. That's very strange. I don't like that at all. Most of their shit's awful, but every once in a while they come up with a banger. Very rarely. They stole that. 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 Look, they stole that from the Russians. That is just a Bofors with shielding. No, it is not actually. It's got a lot of differences actually. It's like a scaled down Bofors with shielding. Now it just turned into me making fun of Russia for having... actually, wait a minute. That is a completely... Not completely, obviously, but... Why does that look like something from Star Wars? Wait a minute. This looks like they're, Oh, no, is it not from Star Wars? Am I thinking of something else? This looks like something from a game. I just can't place it. So some game definitely took this design. That is a sick fucking design, though. Holy shit. It just looks so cool. I could gush over fucking German engineering for 1,000 fucking years. This shit is so cool. I can't actually gush over the actual mathematics and engineering part of it. That is not my field expertise. But I can say that their overall finished product is so goddamn cool. Okay. Nope, they stole that. Come on, man. Are you kidding me? It's literally just a scaled up version, and all you change... Are you fucking kidding me? Literally everything is the goddamn same. All they did was slap a bigger barrel onto it. This is why I dislike the Russians. Don't get me wrong, your modern shit's pretty sick, like your T-14. I forget what I don't know if that's the actual... I only know the Arma name for it, but your most recent main battle tank is a very awesome tank. It's not a tank. It's a tank I'd rather avoid fighting if I had to. If I had the option, I'd rather not. But I shouldn't say Russians. USSR, Soviets. When the Soviet Union was still active, I fucking hate them. Because all they did was steal shit and then like, our shit's great, it's sure. Literally just stole our fucking amazing designs. I say our, but it's not even ours, it's fucking... That might be original. That's a more original design. I can't think of any artillery piece that has that same large shaft. What the fuck do those even do? Are those like some kind of hydraulic lift or something? I don't... Large springs, maybe? I'm not actually sure what those are doing. They're helping push this up. I don't know. If I man it, can I see? Nope, just guideposts. I'm gonna have to separate this out into another video, but now I'm just confused.